Integers. Introduction. In our previous classes, we have been studying all about number and the various mathematical operations. The set of all natural numbers is represented as n. So, n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Other than the natural number system, all other systems of numeration have been developed by mathematicians to facilitate calculations or to make explanations easier. The natural numbers together with 0 are known as whole numbers. The set of whole numbers is represented as W, so W is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. In all the subtraction problems we have done so far, a smaller number was subtracted from a bigger number. We know minuend minus subtrahend is equal to difference. If the subtrahend is greater than minuend, what is the difference? To find out that, we need to learn more about numbers. What is 5 minus 3 on the number line? 3 jumps to the left. Thus, 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. What is 3 minus 5 on the number line? 5 jumps to the left. Starting from 3, jumping 5 steps to the left brings us to a mark that is 2 steps to the left of 0 or less than 0. This mark is of the integer minus 2 or minus 2. Minus 2 is 2 steps to the left of 0, whereas plus 2 is 2 steps to the right of 0. Thus, minus 2 is the opposite of plus 2. With 0 as the center, all the counting numbers that we have learned about so far are positive integers to the right of 0. They have their opposite negative integers to the left of 0. 0 being at the center of the number line is neither a positive integer nor a negative integer. Comparison of integers. We know that numbers that lie to the right on a number line are greater than the numbers that lie to the left. For example, plus 2 is greater than minus 1. Plus 1 is greater than minus 200. Plus 30 is greater than minus 3492. Thus, all positive integers are greater than negative integers. As 0 is to the left of all positive integers on the number line, it is less than all positive integers. For example, 0 is lesser than plus 1. 0 is lesser than plus 9. 0 is lesser than plus 2198. Similarly, as 0 is to the right of all negative integers on the number line, it is greater than all negative integers. For example, 0 is greater than minus 1, 0 is greater than minus 9, 0 is greater than minus 2198. Observe on the number line that there are only 2 steps between minus 1 and plus 1, but 18 steps between minus 9 and plus 9. Now, plus 9 is greater than 1, but minus 9 is lesser than minus 1. Thus, as numbers become bigger, their opposites become smaller. For example, opposite of plus 3 is equal to minus 3. Opposite of plus 300 is equal to minus 300. 300 is greater than 3, but minus 300 is lesser than minus 3. Thus, bigger the number, smaller is its opposite. Addition of integers. Here we shall learn about the addition of various combinations of positive integers and negative integers. Addition of positive integer with positive integer. Add plus 6 and plus 2. Begin at plus 6. As the addend is a positive integer, take 2 steps to the right. Reach plus 8. Thus, plus 6 plus plus 2 is equal to plus 8. To add two positive integers, find the sum of their absolute values and place a positive sign before it. Addition of a negative integer with negative integer. Add minus 3 and minus 2. Begin at minus 3. As the addend is a negative integer, take 2 steps to the left. Reach minus 5. Thus, minus 3 plus minus 2 is equal to minus 5, or minus 3 minus 2 is equal to minus 5. To add two negative integers, find the sum of their absolute values and place a negative sign before it. Addition of positive integer with negative integer. Add plus 5 and minus 2. Begin at plus 5. As the addend is a negative integer, take 2 steps to the left. Reach plus 3. Thus plus 5 plus minus 2 is equal to plus 3. To add a positive integer with a negative integer, find the difference of their absolute values and put the sign of the addend with the greater absolute value before it. In plus 5 plus minus 2, the difference of absolute values is equal to 5 minus 2, which is equal to 3. The addend with greater absolute value is 5, where the sign is plus. Thus, sum is equal to plus 3. Addition of a negative integer with positive integer. Add minus 6 and plus 1. Begin at minus 6. As the addend is a positive integer, take 1 step to right. Reach minus 5. Thus, minus 6 plus plus 1 is equal to minus 5. To add a negative integer with a positive integer, find the difference of their absolute values and put the sign of the addend with the greater absolute value before it. Difference of absolute values is equal to 6 minus 1, which is equal to 5. Addend with greater absolute value is equal to 6, whose sign is minus. Thus, sum is equal to minus 5.